recording this so that tomorrow, because the audio is tough between the TV, Brooke puts a special note up that we have moved to the council table for the tables for the workshop. But then Brooke will put up the video and the audio and match them up tomorrow. So tomorrow morning they'll be available for the public. If they can't hear, if they're not here, they can't. So in light of there being a resignation, council is now challenged with appointing a replacement. This meeting is really for council to have a discussion. I printed for you state law regarding elections or how to fill a vacancy, and then specifically our city charter, section 306, vacancies, forfeitures, and filling of vacancies. That office is now vacant. A vacancy has to be filled, shall be filled within 60 days of the occurrence. So today, officially from this, we started a time clock. We have 60 days. And the person must be qualified, and that's what page 2 of the city charter is. What is a qualification? This special meeting was 1, to accept that formally, and 2, for you all to determine how you want to go about filling that position. Mayor, I will kick it back to you. Staff is here to assist any way we can in the filling of that position, but this really is a council decision on how we fill it. And do you want to have a special meeting before the next council meeting? How does council want us to go forward?
Okay, so we will open up this discussion now. I would be remiss if I didn't recommend that we do something, hopefully the week prior to, have a name in mind before the 20th, and have that special meeting, and have some type of an agreement of that individual, and then that way we can move forward at our next city council meeting on the 28th. Obviously, we have budget situation that we have to get resolved sooner than later, and so now I will open up the discussion as to how you would like to proceed with nominating a person or an individual.
So I'm just asking because I've never had this happen. So do we need to have a special meeting, I guess, before to have that conversation? So my thought process is, are we saying that each person would kind of go out or talk to people, find a name, come back, and we would discuss that information?
So we have, yes, you have options, right? I've seen it done a number of ways. Janet can come down and speak to how Gun Barrel City has done it in the past, or somebody that's been around a while can do that. I think you have the option to bring names. I've seen my past council bring names to the table and discuss it. That was my only recommendation, and potentially having a meeting before your October meeting. That way they are seated at your October meeting. Whether you bring a name and everybody agrees, or you bring a couple of names and then you interview those, sort of like you would interview your board candidates, right? That's the only reason. I will tell you, we have early voting in here, so we would have to do that after voting had closed, and we will have to make some special arrangements. With them, we have a meeting on the 28th regardless. I just need some kind of date. So because of the new state law that requires us to publish 5 days, Janet, you may need to come down here and be a part of this, but I think we can use the room. We would just have to do it after early voting had closed.
Yeah, after 5:30 probably.
Yeah.
The week before our meeting is the voting here the week before.
It starts on the 20th. Laura's not here. It runs from the 20th to the 28th. So.
And then we need to have it. Is there a certain number of days prior to our meeting that it needs to happen?
Not necessarily. We
that?
just need 5 days notice because I have to publish, have 3 full business days, and then those 2 days don't count. The day we publish and the day of the meeting don't count. So. But, if people have names and you already have names in your pocket that you want us to reach out to and try to set up a meeting, however, this really is up to y'all at this point how you want to proceed.
I have some names, nothing I want to bring out today yet, until I can have conversations with those folks for me. But so my thought process is to set a date. Of course, whatever y'all want to do, set a date. And then hopefully by then, do we have some names, people that we can
And then
talk
we're going to have those people at that meeting. Okay.
I mean, I mean, you're.
So that date, 5
I'm
days,
in
let's say that we have the meeting on the 21st.
That's a Tuesday, October 21st, is
So then
anybody?
we would have to post that 5 days prior to, so we would have to have that done
Don't count the date, 1, 2.
on the 15th?
Yeah,
Okay,
well, 1, 2, 3, yes.
Doesn't count the date yet.
Yeah.
so we would have to have that
15th.
published on the 15th.
Yeah,
If the 21st works for everybody, on a Tuesday or Monday, whichever's best for
I
y'all.
guess we have that at 6
Huh?
or 6:30?
yeah.
Sorry?
We'll
6 or
confirm.
6:30?
Yeah.
Because the polls, what they close at
Bonnie,
5:30?
is Monday easier for you?
I'll double check. I just had a system go
Okay,
down, so.
Yeah, Monday's
Yeah.
better for me.
But is Tuesday available if Monday doesn't work for him, or you're not available on Tuesday?
Well, what time would we have it?
it would have to be
Six
after
or- so 6 or
polls
6 or
close.
6:30?
Yeah, I can do it after 6:30.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, we could do it at 6:30, correct? Yes.
Okay.
so Monday or Tuesday tentatively.
Yeah.
Bobby will check his schedule and then let them know, and then we can set that as long, you know, and then they can do it, you know, however you need to do it.
Thank you.
So either the 20th or the 21st,
Yeah, Bobby will let you know, and then I know you gotta post.
I'll let you know in the morning,
Yeah.
He'll let
first thing in the
you know
morning.
yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. Monday preferably for you, Rita, but could do Tuesday.
Well,
At 6:30,
yeah, after 6.
Okay.
6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 would be good.
6:30 would probably work best
Yes.
because we will
Yeah.
have to work with the polls to help them rearrange their
Sure.
stuff. But,
Okay,
So that all of those.
and then, the one request I have is once we have some names, if we can get those to Janet, there are some things that they have to verify, right?
Okay.
So
If they're a
she will
voter.
have to verify, are they a resident, are they a voter? It would just probably help if Janet could verify that before we invite them to a meeting to participate and be interviewed potentially. Up to y'all, but on the table, she is available and can help do that if needed. So,
Okay.
or if you need her to check that, you are welcome to call her and she can verify that information. So, if
Is
you
there a
would prefer to
form?
do it that way.
Is there a form to fill out, or?
There will be an application that they have to fill out, much like Janet and I discussed this last week. We would prefer that they kind of fill out the application that the candidate does, but
Same
we
way
can
for
do that
boards.
Yeah.
once you guys have selected it. But it will help you if she can verify
So
some
I think,
information.
once we get her names, just what she's saying, I guess, and if they're
Yeah.
gonna let Janet know it's a name to consider, they can
Yeah.
fill out the application at that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the
Or they
same
can wait
application.
till later, it doesn't disqualify
Yeah,
them if they don't have the
no.
app first, but eventually they will need an
Yeah.
application.
But if you need her to verify information, we always have, sometimes people think they're registered and they're not when she checks the rolls, or it's expired, so she is at your service if she can assist in any way. And then we will, once I talk to Bobby tomorrow, we will set a meeting either the 20th or the 21st at 6:30. We also need to verify with the election folks that we're not gonna turn their vote upside down, so we'll figure that out, one way or the other, so.
okay. Everybody good with that?
So how
Yes.
many would we need to get? How many? 1 or 2? or-
Yeah, I think that's what we're looking.
Minimum 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
I mean,
figure out
I
somebody.
think, I think that's something council should maybe have a conversation about. Do you want everybody to bring one to the table? Do you want everybody to bring 2 to the table? Do you want people to walk away with some kind of,
I would think no more than 2, at least 1.
Well, I think what we could do is we need to make sure, I think, because we can't discuss it right
Right,
amongst
that-
ourselves.
that's the problem.
So I think what we do is we make sure we talk to Janet
Yeah.
and make sure that there are, whatever that she has
Yeah.
information on, because we'd all, and then we just kind of, I guess, go from there.
If we get a name sent through and y'all have that information and y'all reach out and verify all of that stuff, can you just send out an email saying, hey, we have 1 applicant, hey, we have 2 applicants, just to
yeah, I mean.
keep us updated?
Yeah.
Because you won't
And
know.
that way we'll
We will
know.
confer with the city attorney, but I don't know why that would be a problem.
Okay. Since we can't,
Does have to be from,
Yeah.
west side,
Yeah.
Has to be someone from the west, yes.
yes.
thanks, Mom, sorry.
Well, I think we.
I just assumed
Somebody's
everybody
going
knew
there.
that,
I think
but
we all
just
do
in
know
case,
that, but
just
yeah.
in case. It will have to be from the west side, so
Yes. Okay.
that's it.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right, this meeting is adjourned.
thank you.
Try to be
I should have clarified.
So it's been a while. So it's still early, so I didn't know if you were going to homework. It's like 6:30. And they open at 6. It's still not 5. It's not 5. Yeah. No big deal. But then I saw all this stuff, yeah. And I was saying, I was thinking, it's 5. It's right, it's right. Good job.
I just want some kind of. I'm hoping if it takes like a day or so, they can come out and wait. It's kind of, go ahead and do that.
How's you?
I mean, how old are you?
We ride the train. So we either park at Buckner or Lakeview. We just ride the train. Yeah. They have, yesterday there was an orchestra at every station and we just jump on the train and go. It's her birthday today. Roy takes early this morning. I did. I said, well, we said no problem with lunch. I said, no, that's it's a very it's a light train.
This is probably the cutest plaid I've seen.